like I want to have a good relationship with my mother. She sucks.
Hey everybody, it's Thursday. That means it is mental health. I am Dean of the Genetic Marvel. Way over there is Mr. Marco Torres of Upside Down Studios. And in the middle is my new friend, Dan, also known as Anus Face. So, hey, I couldn't resist, Dan. It's just a funny
Dan, you can get so much merch for that because it's the Austin Town Fish. You can just wear your Austin Town gear. Anus Face, Austin Town Fish.
I mean,
dude,
listen, Dan,
I've outgrown that. I graduated high school over 30 years ago.
Exactly. So all your outdated stuff that said Austin Town Fish or AF, now you can switch it over to Anus Face.
What part of me screams I can still wear the same shit I could in high school? I'm just saying. Just saying. There's not.
I actually weigh less than I did in high school. You know that?
So right do now. I.
That's some scary shit.
At my biggest point, my junior year, I was 230 pounds.
Jesus. I was, bro, the smallest I got and as an adult was bigger than 230 pounds.
We talked about this the other day. I'm 5'7", 230. I was built like a Oompa Loompa.
I mean, that is fair. That is a good point. But yeah, so we are talking about mental health, everyone, today. And the subject we were going to discuss was respect. I think it's a good subject for the simple fact that it's something that I really feel that is lacking. And not of like, oh, respect your elders. I think that is bullshit because a lot of old people are retarded. So I don't think that that's a fair, because people are like, I'm your elder. You need to respect. I'll smack the shit out of you because you're an idiot. Right.
Well, just on the other side of that, though. I mean, just on that point, who was it? Who's the comedian who pulled his dick out in front of the people and was jacking off?
Louis C.K.
Yeah, Louis C.K. He had a great story about this. And he says, even though the people are older than you, you know, and even though they may be wrong, their wrongness is rooted in more information and experience.
So what I do think, and I think that this is important to just make a distinction about, is having respect for your elders is about being patient and communicating, right? And that's like, look, if they have the wrong opinion of something, you give them the time to explain themselves, and then you have a conversation. That is showing respect for your elders, okay? But just going along with whatever they say because they're old, get fucked, right? Like that's why is, and you're absolutely right, Marco, is that older people are more versatile in their knowledge, let's say. Like they had to know more stuff to survive. When, let's be honest, the majority of us are retarded, right? We don't know our ass from our elbow, right? So
the reason why I even brought that up on that situation is because there's been plenty of times where I know the correct answer, but I give my answer even though it sounds wrong because I know the outcome. You know, I could give you, how do you do this? Well, I could give you the correct way of doing it, which will take you 4 fucking hours, or I can give you the wrong way of fucking doing it, which will take you 20 minutes.
So, and look, there's, I feel like there's a certain amount of respect that is like, it's factored into every interaction we have. And something like that, you say, so listen, I can show you one of two, and like communicating that with someone, be like, so I can show you how I do it, but I skip a lot of the steps because I know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do it the long way. So you know all of the steps. It is long, it is tedious, and I'm going to show you exactly where you can skip. And hey, you might not have to do this, but you have to be aware of this stuff, right? Like that's a real education, right? Like that's understanding. Look, I'm going to teach you every single little stupid step. Once you're comfortable with the stupid way, now you're educated and you can say, okay, well, I can cut here. I can do this. And Joseph Marco Torres, what's up? It's Fat Bastard. Hey, Fat Bastard. Um,
Tell your son CJ I said happy birthday. I forgot to tell him. But yeah, and the reason why, or even a real life example of that, I think I told you this before. When my son turned, what was it, 18? Him and a few of his buddies, they wanted to try mushrooms. It was either mushrooms or acid or whatever. So he came to me and he was like, "Dad, for my birthday, so and so went and got this. What do you think?" So I told him, as a father, that shit is no good for you. That shit fucks your brain up. You don't know what you're doing, how you don't know how you're gonna react, especially the first time. Yeah. Lord knows where the hell your friends got this shit.
Yeah.
I don't suggest you do it. Now, that being said, as a partier, as a stoner, make sure you got clothes that you don't mind fucking up. Yes, yeah, bro, I know. Make sure you got clothes that you don't mind fucking up. You make sure you keep some money on you, but you do not take your wallet, because that seems to be always the first thing that gets lost. Not make sure you're around people you trust, just in case you lose your phone, because that is a good possibility.
Also fair.
Make sure you trust the people you're doing this shit with.
Yep.
And where the fuck are you going to be at, just in case I got to come and pick you up somewhere?
Yep. All fair. So, how old was he?
Now he's in his 20s.
No, but when this happened?
18.
18, yeah. So, and so that's another thing that I was thinking about, too, is I tried weed in high school, which I think, everybody did. If you didn't, loser.
Dude, I was doing weed in fucking grade school. I smoked weed.
No.
I got my first paper route.
That is the problem, just so everyone can be clear, okay? That is the issue here. Because and this is the thing is, the more drugs you do, the younger you are, the bigger effect it's going to have on your long-term brain, right? They've already said is that, oh, you know what? If you do certain drugs before the age of, what's up, Jacqueline? And hey, Victoria. Charles, sorry for your loss, bro. That's horrible. But yeah, it's once you pass 25, there's a less chance of it really fucking your brain up permanently, right? So there's that, right? But also kids are going to be stupid, right? Kids are going to do what kids are going to do. So being aware and be like, hey, don't take your wallet, okay? Don't have your keys with you. Be in a controlled environment. Be with people you trust and shit like that. That's good advice. And that's look, like you said, as a parent, hey, don't do that shit. It'll fuck with your head. You don't know how it's going to do. It's not right. But then you go, but listen, if you choose to, be equipped to deal with it properly. Because I remember I was talking with
fuck it. Fuck it.
I don't think I've ever seen you make that face where you're like,
yeah, some equipment decided to fall over when I moved my microphone, and I'm not quite sure, but it sounded like it was glass. So we're just gonna wait until after the show.
I used to skip. I fell and hit my brain. I mean, listen. So this is the thing, okay? What, Dan?
What Dan is the epitome as I skipped it and fucked up my brain.
A car hit me into it, but whatever.
Well, you're not supposed to jump in front of a moving vehicle. If we learned anything
I
from the
didn't.
Minnesota
The shit
debacle,
jumped on my back and took it to the way of the car.
But that's a fair point, is that if you're not equipped, look, I didn't do mushrooms until a couple of years ago, right? And I'm in my 40s. And the reason was because I'm like, I know that shit can go south, not just south, but real south. So if I freak out, the problem is I'm in a house where no one is even remotely my size. That's dangerous. So I'm like, if I'm going to do it, I need to do it around somebody that I know that if they have to, they can sit on me and just keep me down. Right. Because the last
hungry hippo.
Oh, it was a friend that I had, Kyle. He was 6'6" and 240 pounds or something. So it was fair. I'm like, he's big enough and he was strong enough where I'm like, okay, if something happens,
See, we never
there's a
had the
better
real-
chance of nothing.
We never had the real issue. See, mushrooms wasn't my thing when I was younger. I didn't like mushrooms at all. I didn't like the taste of them. I didn't like the
Oh, yeah.
buzz. Like, I didn't get the buzz that everybody else got. Like acid was my thing, and acid was a
Yeah.
lot more dangerous and a lot more because one's, if you want to call it, natural, and the other one's fucking chemical. But
Yeah.
like I did all that shit when I was younger, and I didn't like. My friends were doing acid and mushrooms when they were 15, 16 years old. I didn't try. I think the first time I tried acid was when I was 18, and I didn't try mushrooms until way later on down the line, and they just wasn't a fan of it. Now Coke was a different story. I tried Coke when I was in my mid 20s, and then I quit, mid 30s, and then I was done with it for a while, and then somewhere around my early 40s, I flipped out at a bar, and I ended up with a whole bunch of Coke the next day. Still to this day, I don't know how I ended up, because I had more money than I left with. My car was in one spot. My phone was left with my old lady, and I was at neither one of those spots. And like I said, when I reached in my pocket, I had more money than when I left the night before, and I had a pocket full of dope. So the dope was good for a minute, but then it went bad. I quit. I was lucky enough to be one of them type of personalities or whatever, where that just didn't fuck with me like it fucked with anybody else. When it was time to go, it was time to go. Now, people have offered it to me. I haven't done it in at least fucking almost 9 years. Oh no, maybe 5 years. I haven't done it in like 5 years now. People want to offer it to me. I'm like, no, because even when I was in my midways, I was like, back when I was in my 20s, I'll fuck your bag up. When I was, the second time I did it, I still could put back my amount, but it was nowhere near like before. But I still know my little amount was a lot more than most people's fucking big amounts. Just like the weed. One person smokes one of my joints or half of one of my joints, and they're fucking done. I'm steady smoking while I'm grabbing the other joint out the fucking bag. Like,
also true.
So I mean, you can't give me a fucking, a little quarter and be like, hey, here you go. The fuck am I gonna do with this? Start fiending in an hour? What's wrong with you?
Fair point. I like that. It's like, I use mushrooms in my spaghetti sauce. I forget, there was a movie or a TV show. I forget what it was, but it was a bunch of like special ops guys, but they were like the leftover retard squad kind of thing. And the one guy, because they were like, we did it, everything's fine, let's party. So the one guy made guacamole with psilocybin in it, and he's like, bro, it's the best guacamole you'll ever try. And I'm like, I really want to do that. That sounds awesome. Because mushrooms taste like shit. Like, that's,
well, I actually got used to them, because
that's where they came from.
Ricky ended up coming across some good mushrooms that, I mean, they were good. They were good.
Yeah.
The buzz was mellow. It gave you a nice. See, I didn't get like everybody else did, but I felt nice when they were. Trust me.
Yeah.
You ain't never had a Sasquatch mushroom. I'm telling you that right now.
I mean,
you have to have anybody touch any of the Sasquatch mushrooms. But my son, my son knows Ricky and everything, and him and his buddies went and got a bag of them one time, and they made pizza. Not only they made homemade dough with the pizza, and they crushed them up in the dough, and then after they did the dough, because Dewey is Greek. So, he got the oven and all that little setup shit there. Then they used their fresh sauce that they made together, which had the mushrooms in it. And then they put the cheese on it and then sprinkled some more mushrooms on top. And I didn't hear from them for the whole weekend.
Yeah, that sounds. When you say layer the flavoring, I get it. Okay, but that's a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna.
They said they didn't taste any mushroom at all in that pizza. They said it was so fucking good. It was them two and one of their girlfriends. And Thorne said he sat in a chair at least for 2 days just watching something. He don't even know what he was watching on TV. Dewey don't even remember the 3 days. I remember talking to them. They were like little kids. Dude, we got the pizza. The pizza was so good.
It was delicious pizza. We had a pizza party and everything. Yeah, no, it's fine. That's I feel like that's why I kind of enjoy mushrooms. Just because it's what's the word for it? Like I just have a good time, right? Like I don't get like Coke, you get rambunctious and then you want to do things, and then there's always some jackass who's like, I got an idea for a business, and you're like, this is gonna ruin everything. Please stop talking. Just stop. He's like, it's a lock. And you're like, it's not a lock. Just stop talking. You're an idiot. Just,
Now I did have, and this is another. Like, it goes back to even the Coke story and stuff like that. Mushrooms. It's far and few when I do, but when I do come across them, I feel like it's. And Greg, if Greg's listening, he could vouch for this shit. I will never forget. Ricky gave me some mushrooms. I had them sitting for a week or whatever. I had to go. I was getting ready to go down to the studio to go to the show. 8,
right.
I don't know, 3 or 4 whole one stem cap and all. And all of a sudden, I get called by one of my fucking kids. I need a ride home from work. They lived in Austin Town, far from where I'm at. So I'm like, fuck. All right, nothing's kicked in yet. So I go and pick her up. Pick her up from work. Everything's fine. Take her home. Everything's fine. I'm on the freeway headed to Greg. I'm white knuckling down the road, and I'm on the phone like, oh my God, these things just fucking kicked in while I'm driving.
And all of a sudden, everyone's just like, and you're just like, I'm okay. Everything's fine. Yeah.
I never hallucinated or even got the wavinesses on mushrooms, but I've had some that were almost like a way too much Coke effect, like that anxiety and that's the way I was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Felt like
you're going 8 miles an hour on the shoulder, just yeah, it's fine. No, it's that's one of those things where like I heard we were talking with one of Victoria's friends, and they were saying how they had a friend who was an art student, and she was like such a great artist. And then they didn't know this, but she was doing shrooms regularly. And then she took a bunch of shrooms and went for a drive, which I'm like, she went driving? I'm like, bro, no way. Like, hey, I do shrooms. It's going to be 6 to 8 hours before I get behind the wheel. That's not. And even then, I'm like,
see, this is how stupid we were. We had a buddy of ours, God rest his soul, old dog. He was the driver. He would take a 10 strip. We'd be in the back, 4 or 5 hits a piece. I mean, you know what a 10 strip is, right? The side of the sheet. Yeah. O-Dog would take the 10 strip and say, let's go to fucking Hookman's, which is out in the woods, this bridge that supposedly, every place got one of them, whatever. But
one of them bridges.
He would tell us, and it's not registering, like, I can't see the road. All I see is kaleidoscopes. But we are literally doing 100 mile an hour through all these back roads and cuts, hanging out the sunroof and shit.
Which, like, look, I get it, but also you're going, that is. Yeah,
that's retarded now. I look back at that, and that was fucking retarded.
So that girl who did the shrooms and went for a drive, got into a car accident, has lost all of her artistic ability. Like she had like brain damage from the accident, and you're like, and it ruined her life. And you're like, yeah, that's why you don't do that. Don't fucking like. I get high on diet soda. Hey, diabetes is real. I get it. That's fine, Scott. That's fine. You can overcome
any hallucinogens. You do not want to be operating any kind of anything.
No. Hey, that's the one thing that I try and remind people. I'm like, hey, have a controlled environment where you do not have to do fuck all and enjoy. I'll see you in a few. Like, bro, I'll take mushrooms, and I'm like, all right. I'll text her. I'm like, she's like, all right, did you take it? I'm like, yeah, I did. I'll see you in 6 hours. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm just going, just looking at my ceiling. Just, that's it's a great fucking time. And you know what? If I'm really enjoying myself, I'll close my eyes, and then I'm just like, as everything just like, bro, I got some good, like, I want to try Ricky's just because, why not? But, the ones that I've had here, fuck this. I have new ones called Atomic Ghost Rider. Bro, Ricky's
don't have names. You see this and you're like, oh, that's just That doesn't. It's like how they say in the Bible, you can't pronounce God's name.
Yeah. That seems
Off every other deity. Like I could see these things in my head. But like
yeah.
I don't know. Like I was just when I was younger. The acid, I liked the acid because it was overpowering over the thoughts most of the time. But I did have some weak acid, and it's like the weak acid and mushrooms are kind of like the same. If I'm not doing something or if my brain doesn't occupy, I can't enjoy the buzz because then it brings back all the drama and shit that always fucking goes on in my life, and I can't let it go. It kind of intensified it. So I'm like, well, this is no fun.
No.
My mom's a cunt, and now this is like bringing up all the reasons why she's a cunt. I already know why she's a cunt. I don't need to fucking relive it.
Well, that's like remember before I visited a couple months ago was the whole thing where I'm like I took the mushrooms and then I was like, oh shit, I think I died. And I'm like, oh no, that's horrible. You're like, oh, what if I'm a ghost? I'm like, oh, this is not going well. Oh no, and I just start spiraling, and I'm like, all right, but like you have to be careful, right? And
See, I think that you got to go slap a dog. Not a cat, because the cat can see other things. You go and just smack the dog. If the dog looks back at you like, what the fuck did you just do that for?
Well, this was one of the fucking things, was my cat kept on ignoring me. And I'm like, and he's taking a nap, and I would touch him, and he'd be like, meh. And I'm like, bro, don't fuck with me. Why are you doing this shit?
Am I alive or not, you son of a bitch?
Yeah. And I'm like, can you just, and so I'd like try and pet him and stuff, and he'd just be like, meh. And I'm like, bro, come on. Because normally all I have to do is touch him with a finger and he'll look at me immediately. Didn't even move his face. And I'm like, bro, come on. It was fucked up. It was very, I did not enjoy that.
That's because he was eating mushrooms too.
No, he's probably sitting there like, this motherfucker's high right now.
Yeah, he's like, I'll deal with you in a few hours. It's fine. And I'm like, damn it, bro. I needed you. Yeah.
Vicky already talked to the cat. The cat's like, yeah, he's fucking high. I'm just gonna bother.
Yeah.
Just mind my business.
That was the worst part, was because then I just started spiraling, and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I started picking off people that I know that may be the angel of death who've just been coaxing me through this. And I'm like, oh, am I already down? I'm like, this is stupid. Fuck. I was so angry.
I can hear Dino now. It's that fucking spick. A fucking spick online. I've been talking to him ever since I've been talking to him. He's been guiding me to the shit. That motherfucker.
It was you and Rob Weber. Both of you. Both of them. Like, and I'm like, it's those two fuckers. I know it. I know it was those two fucks. And I'm like, even in my mind, like even now that I went through that, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm going to die and see both those cunts. I know it. And they're going to be like, surprise. I'm like, I knew it. I knew it this whole time, you fucks. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I get it.
It's very reasonable. One of my buddies is going to be looking for me in hell.
I'm not going to be in heaven. You kidding me? Hey, Megan. Yeah, no.
You really met some of the people who making it through them gates? The little bit of good deeds that I do is just one less nail in it. It's one less fucking fire that's under my coffin. A little bit less of a flame. I might be working HR when I get to hell, but I'm still ending up in hell.
Yeah, that's fair. So let's be honest. The people who say they're going to go to heaven, not fun to hang out with. Just in general, they are very judgmental and very frustrating.
The rules have changed. The rules have changed. If you look in every holy book, them rules are big time different. And the ones that are still going by them holy books are now going to prison. Because a lot of them holy books say that everything that's been going on that we've been finding out lately is okay. The cooking and eating of the chillings. There's even in the Catholic Bible and the Christian Bible, there is youngins and ancestries and killing the animals and kids, all sacrifices to the high one or whatever. We already know about the gay gangbangs in the fucking Quran. I mean, and we looked it up.
I like that Dan is like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I just went to church, motherfucker.
No, we've already had that conversation about that.
Oh yeah. Hey, user 37717, what's the channel finna be about? We're talking about respect today, but it's all just shenanigans. So, hey, what is something that you deem, and this is for everybody in the chat, what is something you deem that is a go no go thing for respect? Like someone who does this, you're like, that person doesn't respect me, go fuck yourself. Like that's one of those things. Like, what's a line that someone crosses and you're like, oh, I'm out. Just don't. Yeah, right. Like it's very beautiful.
Somebody that
couple.
ain't no better than me trying to pull rank on me on my own shit.
Ooh, yeah, that's fun. That is fun.
Yeah.
That is
The Bobby Sloman chapter. Yeah, fuck him. And fuck
what
fuck
hey,
me thinking about.
Oh, I like it when you go, okay, hey, you know what? You know better. Have at it. And watch them immediately just face plant, and you're going, need help? No, you're okay? Good. Yeah, go fuck
I got booked that night. I wanted to go to that show so bad, but I got booked that night. So I can't wait to hear because I already did my background on the bar, and it's my crowd. I didn't even know that, but it should have been my crowd. and which means it's going to be a crowd that fucking hates him.
Yeah, basically. Scott Hoon, gay gangbangs, LOL. I mean, I don't know if those are LOL worthy, but yeah, no, it is funny.
Oh, it was LOL. I was laughing my ass off when you were reading it.
I mean, like it's there's a lot of that, and you're going like, hey, why are you guys doing that? I don't like. It's the same thing when like there was a lady who tweeted like, I don't understand gay guys, women have buttholes too, and you're like, I don't think it's the butthole that is what they're interested in.
That brain that thought of that stupidness is the reason why a guy don't want to be with you.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's very much. I
would say, you guys could see what you think about it, but I would say at least a good 80% of men, if they could get past the penis, would be gay. If they could get past if I could get past the penis, I'd be gay. My house would be put together. I wouldn't have to worry about shit fucking up when I left the house. If my car would have gas when it got used and came back. It wouldn't be car smells like antifreeze. It'd be like I went and got antifreeze for the car.
Yeah. Dan would have a boat. He'd be like, yeah, fucking let's go. It's fine. Yeah, it's 100%. Don't lie, Dan. We know you look like the guy who's like, I got a boat. Yeah. I'm investing in a yacht. Rafael Rodriguez. Well, yeah. It's one of those things where it's you can't you can't get past the dick. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not ditching other guys anymore. That's not.
Can you imagine working on a car and looking up and saying, hey, can you pass me the 10 millimeter? And you get a 10 millimeter? Like somebody hands you the 10 millimeter. That's almost cocksucker worthy right there. That's the reason why there was so many gay dudes back in the 90s, like real gay men. They were the buffs. Yeah. They were their houses were nice and everything. And they'd come and you straight as fuck and you're under your car and you're going, hey bro, can you hand me the 10? Oh
yeah. And you're like, fuck.
They had the big screen TVs while you and your old lady's pissing and moaning in the house, cooking some slop, and the babies are running around fucking up your 20-inch fucking, TV that's on the goddamn the elusive 10.
The elusive 10 millimeter. Yeah. I feel like there are some families though where they'd be like, only got a 9. Here you go. You're like, no, that's not what I meant. It's not what I meant.
But she said.
Come on. Yeah. Listen, it's one of those things where,
and Lord forbid, if that dude came back and was like, well, I don't have a 10 millimeter, but here's a 3/8. Oh, here's my butthole. Oh, here's my butthole. Oh, he knew the equivalent of a 10 millimeter. Here's my butthole. That's how y'all lost a lot of y'all daddies. That's how y'all lost a lot of y'all daddies. You remember there was that whole span of time where they had the sitcoms. The dad had kids, but he was gay anyways. That's how.
Yeah.
That's how. Right there.
Yeah, he's just sick of dealing with their shit. I get it. They decided to move on to other shit. Let's just.
They traded verbal shit for literal shit. It happens.
Yeah, which hey, I get it.
You can wipe literal shit off.
You can. That is
verbal
just
shit will stick in that head forever.
After a while, you start to ignore it.
Which one? Getting pounded in the ass or listening to it?
Both.
I mean, listen.
Now we know why Dan walks funny. Had nothing to do with that car.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's also got he got one of those seat donuts at home and in the car. He's got one for everywhere he goes. It's fine. Makes sense. Yeah. Got to be careful. I get it. Hey.
For as figuratively as I've been fucked in the ass by half the women I've been with, I might as well just have been.
Hey, and Scott's
I just
out here
accepted
correcting
this
10
point.
millimeters and 9/16. Thank you very much. All right.
No,
All right,
it's
calm down.
fuck not, and that's why your car's not running right now.
Nobody's sending you love letters via your gay friends. No,
I don't know for sure. So no,
I know for sure. I had to learn that machine shop class. 3/8 is 10 millimeters. 5/16 is 8 millimeters. 1/4 inch is 7 millimeters.
I'm looking it up because I don't trust either of you.
And I've bought enough 10 millimeter fucking wrenches to know the equivalence.
So 3/8 is 9.525 millimeters. So it's So the next thing is 10, and after 10 millimeter is between 3/8 and 13/30 seconds. That's what it is. 9/16. Jesus Christ, 9/16 is 14 millimeters. Scott.
A 10 millimeter is most commonly approximated by a 3/8-inch standard wrench or socket.
Yeah, because Jesus is imperial.
Yeah. I don't know if that's accurate, but hey.
Hey, why do you think Harley Davidson is all SAE to this day?
Is it really? I didn't know.
Because Jesus was imperial.
I don't know that they measure things with that, but hey, you know what? I don't know.
Well, you fuckers measure things in rocks. We were talking yesterday. You said 27 stone. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Oh, those are so in the UK they use stone, which is 14 pounds per stone. Why they use it, I don't know. It's stupid, but
gay.
I mean, bro, have you heard British people talk? You're like, this guy gay? Like, no, he's just British. All right,
They're all the same to me. Like the Brits, the London.
I thought a pound was $1 or whatever.
Pound is closer to like $1.75, I think, but
a pound is 16 ounces.
Is that hamburger?
And generally, depending on what it is, it ranges from $800 to maybe $1,600.
Our
so actually, 1 pound sterling is the equivalent of $1.36 American. But yeah, stone. I don't know why they use.
Now
stone.
they're adding 1 pound sterling.
1 pound sterling is the full
shiny.
name for their currency.
Yeah, see, this is the reason why the dollar is taking over. $1 $20 $100. The most, the fanciest it gets is $100 American.
Just to be very clear, I want everyone to know that there are a lot of currencies that go by the dollar, like the Hong Kong dollar. There are lots of places. And, it's just,
Hong Kong, you use the IP theft of the world to say the dollar. No shit, they call it the dollar. Guess what?
Hong Kong. Hold on. Hong Kong is not the IP infringer of the world. That is China, sir. Let's be very clear. Right now, I got the
same shit.
All right, my Mexican friend. Why does the UK use
Mexican American fuckface if you're gonna do it?
Mexican American. Yeah, it was just historical that they used 14 pound standard being formalized in the 14th century. That's what it was. 14 pounds was a stone. Actually, stones were used for standardized weights. That's how it was. GBS, why are you raging on UK and HK? I am not raging on anyone. It is my Mexican friend over there. Thank you very much. And he has a problem. He hates everyone that's not American. like liberals,
That way.
or as you guys call them, Democrats.
That way.
Democrats are very. Oh, by the way, so somebody, I think it was the Hodge twins, posted about how there's a bunch of politicians who are freaking out about the SAVE Act, and they're like, 140 million women have lost the right to vote because if their birth certificate and current ID aren't the same, they can't vote. Which I'm like, yeah, you need your marriage certificate. That's what you show. Say, oh, I'm married, so that's my new name. So I commented and I'm like, I honestly feel that if you can't figure out how to present proper ID to identify yourself, maybe the decisions of the entire country aren't for you. Just, you shouldn't concern yourself with these things. You're clearly an idiot.
I've seen a meme with a better explanation. For you Democrat women, if you can't figure out how to get your identification together, go ask a Republican woman.
I mean,
and you know what? The reason why they're pushing that bullshit now is because black folks finally got hip to the fact of them going years and years and years. Oh, but it's disenfranchising black folks. Why? Because they can't get an ID. Why?
Oh,
why? Well, and then
very weird.
Hearing their reasonings why, and that's some of the most racist shit I've ever heard. Oh, they can't read. Then it's harder for them to get an ID because they're criminals. They're like, people are saying this shit, and they're thinking that they're virtue signaling, helping their.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, just shut up. Just shut up.
Hey, like that the shit that people are saying kind of reminds me. Do you remember Tom Segura tells a story about he's like walking in a park and he hears a white guy say the N-word, and then all of a sudden like a black guy just jumps into the bushes like, not in my park, and just attacks the guy, and the guy looks to Tom, and Tom's like, you're on your own, bro.
Yeah,
I have nothing to do with this. It's very weird. People are like, yeah, but they can't read, and you're like, that's fucking racist. I don't know what you're talking about, but
I know more white folks that can't read.
Oh, bro, you know what? I think that's one thing that I appreciate. Like I'm writing a set right now about how the difficulty of having like two loving parents growing up and how like absolutely devastating it's been. Yeah, I am. But I'm like the idea, like I'm trying to pose it. I'm like, I've had a condition my whole life. It makes me different from everybody else. Really fucked up long term. It's called having two loving parents. It ruins your life. Because they give you things like principles and morals, which nobody fucking cares about. Okay. Not one fucking person, not a judge, not a politician. They all could give a shit. I'm sitting here going, I should do what's right.
You know who does that on that? Kyle Kinane.
Oh, does he really?
He wanted to be the rebel, and he wanted to be. You can't be a rebel when you have parents that love you and forgive you. Mm-hmm. Like, we're gonna start this band, and we're gonna go against the government. And oh, you can do it in the garage, and I'll make cheesy potatoes. No,
yeah, not cheesy potatoes, angry potatoes. It's only what we eat. Yeah, it's one of those weird things, right, Scott? I can't read.
Can't write either.
Use your typing stick. Yeah.
To give Scott credit though, is fucking scary looking as Scott is. Yeah, he didn't have to read his whole life. Like he didn't have to read. That man is bald with horns tattooed on his head and not hidden. They are right the fuck there. Yeah.
I don't think I think people would read for him. I think that's fair.
What I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is
read for me, bitch.
Yeah. You just walk up and be like, can you read this for me? And people look at the horns and go, yeah, I can do that. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, Scott was a bouncer at a fucking Mushroom Head concert, and he was the scary one. Just saying. Have you ever seen the band Mushroom Head? Yeah, they're horrifying.
All right, let's see. Mushroom. Is that all one word? Mushroom Head?
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah. All right. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, that is aggressively creepy.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
We went to the Mushroom Head concert, me and the guys from the studio in the limousine. I pulled up and Scott was at the door. I'm like, my dude,
and then he shot you. Then not you. Bang. Just yeah, that's fair. It's a very reasonable response. I don't like Scott just laughed my ass off. Yeah. Like, let's be honest. This is where like I think respect has a thing. Like, you don't have to be a bitch to be respectful to people. It's a very do you guys read about the Thai dude who sold his nuts for 2.7 million baht so he could upgrade his car? I mean, I did.
What kind of car?
I feel like
what kind of car?
Oh, it's a rice rocket. Come on, let's be honest. It's
You know what? Thailand.
Because if it was a nice car, I mean, that's like a double up. Because you lose your nuts, you got your car fixed, and now that car is going to get you pussy that you're not going to have to pay child support on.
Oh, wait. Isn't bought from Thailand?
Yes.
You can get bought anywhere. The Epstein files told you that.
No.
Hang on. So it looks like he's got Skyline is what the car looks like from the picture, but I don't know if that's the actual.
So he sold his nuts to be a girly boy.
Like a GTR. It's a fucking Lambo killer. Like it's very fast.
Well then, hey, yeah, take my nuts. Well, wait a minute. What's the baht to dollar conversion? Because 2.7 million baht. I watched like fucking Squid Games, and that was like pennies.
So
it's like $100,000 maybe.
Well, it doesn't say 2.7 million baht. It just says 2.7 million and has a dollar sign. So I'm not sure the details of that. The story has gone viral due to its shocking nature. Details of the transaction remain unclear. Medical experts note that organ removal is tightly regulated in most countries, not in Thailand. Legal organ sales are typically limited to specific procedures. Again, not in Thailand. No official medical or legal confirmation has been widely published. Stories like this spread quickly. You know what the worst part is? It's got a man. Hold on. Let me show you guys the picture of this fucking article. Because it's you're like, okay, so not only so you're going, so there's the car, okay. But you're like, but then it's a guy holding eggs in his hand, and you're like, that's not right. That's not right. So that's the car.
I mean, I would think if I'm giving up balls, they do have them little. I think they're made out of silicone, like ball, just so you have something in your sack.
Yeah, so you can scratch something.
Maybe that's what it was.
I'm gonna so baht to Canadian. We said okay, let's go 2,700,000. It's 120 grand Canadian. If we did US dollar,
115 grand.
No, 87 grand American. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, like I'd give up one nut for 100 grand. That's
like buying a fucking loaded out Yukon.
Ex-professional wrestler, ex-UFC fighter. Well, Scott, listen, stop bragging, okay? Why are you trying to intimidate us? We're on the internet. No.
See, I would think, like, I bet you our balls are worth more over in Thailand because they're American and Canadian. They're white. I mean, I'm American. Yours are white. I mean, fuck.
You guys go ahead on your little trip and sell your nuts. I'm good. I'm staying here.
That shit. If I could have did that in my 20s, my God, I'd be still.
You have a lot more money.
Yeah, I would be riding around in my fucking 1990 whatever the fuck Dodge Viper.
Yeah.
With no child support payments.
Hey, no pregnancy scares. You never. I guess the question is, would you guys give up your nuts for 100K? No, absolutely not.
Maybe
for 100K.
But you would 150? What the fuck? That makes no sense.
Listen, what?
American? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'd give up one for sure. For 100K? Yeah, okay. That's fine. You do a lot with 100K. I've done a lot with 100K. That's fine.
Yeah.
Pretty reasonable. I don't know. It's hey, I don't feel like
look, Dan is touching his nuts right now. He's like, do I really want to get rid of it?
He's checking which one is smaller, and he's going, big one, small one, big one, small one, big one.
I bet you I get 150 for this one. I might only get 85 for this one.
I remember seeing a video of guys like we're slowly like meandering through like it was like a small village kind of thing, and there's a black guy butt ass naked just running in the middle of the street, And they're probably like, "Hey man, you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And then they turn around like, "Those are the biggest balls I've ever seen." And they zoom in, and his balls are just the size of a fucking cantaloupe. And I'm like, "Oh, that can't be good for you."
That's a
way too
medical-
big. Yeah, that guy's running to a hospital. Hopefully,
Have you guys ever seen Johnny Dangerously?
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
These are the unlucky ones.
Johnny Dangerously? No.
Yeah, it's
Elephantitis
an old
of the
Jason
nuts.
movie with Michael Keaton.
It's funny as shit.
Oh my god, it's old as fuck. No,
Dude, that
I don't
movie
know.
is silly as shit.
Yes.
Joe Piscopo. That's fair. And Michael Keaton when he was funny. Yeah. that's
Yeah.
fair.
That was
hilarious, yeah.
That's pre-Batman Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Yeah. That's well, that's fucking.
I was like in fourth or fifth grade when that come out.
Hold on, 4th or 5th grade. Yeah, I wasn't even in school yet. Because before Batman, he did a whole shitload of funny stuff.
Yeah.
And I actually did funny stuff after that too. Damn.
Multiplicity.
That was 96.
That
What's
fucking sucked.
Multiplicity did suck.
I think the only movie that I like Michael Keaton in besides that, I think it was called not Stand and Deliver. It was what he played a hockey player with the chick he fell in love with was a Puerto Rican chick, Maria Conchita Alonso.
No idea. Evening, gentlemen, and Marco. Thanks, Joey. That's very nice. That's called elephantitis. I mean, it's called elephantistitis, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, elephantitis of the balls. That's what the.
Remember the South Park episode when a dude kept microwaving his nuts so they get bigger so he could go and fucking get medical weed?
No, I don't.
Oh, dude,
Jesus Christ.
it was Randy Marsh. He was fucking bouncing on his balls like one of them bouncy toys that you get at Toys R Us. He was bouncing all the way to the fucking weed place.
Oh yeah, he had the fucking wheelbarrow at one point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barking ice hole. I mean, there you go. Typing is good.
No,
You know what? I just looked.
That's Johnny Dangerously.
That's what.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I just remembered he was in The Other Guys with Will Ferrell and Marky Mark, and he kept on using lyrics from who was it? TLC lyrics. He's like, don't go chasing waterfalls, guys. And they're like, what? He's like, yeah, don't do it. It's not safe. And you're like, are you purposely? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Remember when Officer Bar Brady kept fucking chickens to promote children's literacy? No?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
That was like one of the first fucking episodes. It was like the first season.
Of what?
South
Fucking
Park.
Epstein Island?
South Park.
That's where it come from.
Oh, by the way, I used this to ruin Victoria's evening the other day, and I thought I'd share with you guys, was the creator of Simpsons being found in the Epstein files just tells you that all of the predictions that the Simpsons had are just been them telling shit as opposed to it's some weird coincidence. You're like, oh, hey, go fuck yourself.
Fuck that. My again, I had to pay fucking $160 for more. I think it was $160 for Mortal Kombat pre-order and all the DLCs, and that's all because of him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
We don't know if any of the diddling or the
Forget about the rape and all that, the trafficking. No.
Yeah.
He invented downloadable content and
microtransaction, because before the downloadable content was free, or maybe you had to earn so many fucking coins or whatever on your shit. He fucking made the microtransaction. Fuck him.
I'll see that piece of shit in hell for all of his microtransactions. And then a microtransaction right down to the pits of it. Yeah, that's fair. That makes more sense. Hey, I feel like that's, yeah. This has gone horribly out of control, everyone. Just to be very clear.
He didn't respect the fucking dollar right there, man.
Zero respect.
Yeah. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I get it. That's it's just one of those things. I'm very much perplexed by everything that's happening, especially like weird shit's happening up here, but also you guys are like, it's out there, man. It's so far crazy where I'm just like, you can't connect these dots anymore. It's just insane. And especially I did like who was it? who's the blonde Pam Bondi? Is that her?
Yeah.
Where they're like, who are you prosecuting that has come out on the Epstein list? She's like, listen, the Dow Jones is at a peak, the NASDAQ is at, and you're just like, bitch, what? Fuck it.
Dude,
You're
I
just like, I
was
don't
saying
know.
it before. I'll say it again, man. I mean, as hot as I think she is, that bitch is shady. That chick is another Bill Barr. That chick is she's a fucking she's the mole and she's the fucking mole or the rat or whatever you want to call it in the fucking hen house. You know, because again, before she got put on to this, I did the background on her. She was pulling a lot of shady fuck shit. You know, on both sides of the aisle. She was just, you know, typical lawyer, but like that stereotypical lawyer. And
hey, lawyer. The best part is people are like, they're a great lawyer. Like, that's a horrible human being. That's if you're a great lawyer, it's because you're not a good person. Yeah. Other Guys is top 5. Oh, Other Guys is a great movie. I got Mortal Kombat for free because I visited Epstein Island. That makes sense. Hey, but like Danny DeVito, I was there for the snorkeling. I don't know about the other shit. I was just there for the scuba diving. You know, it's fair. Were there parties? Where were there parties where underage girls were present? Yes, it's ridiculous. We aren't talking about Irene Yaritsa. Who the fuck's Irene Yaritsa? And bless her, I don't know. Is that a sneeze? Is that an American sneeze? Just Yaritsa. Like, is that? I don't know.
No, that's a Pollock sneeze for sure.
it sounded kind of same.
There aren't enough K's, W's, and Z's in that name for it to be Polish. Okay. Hold on. Irene. Yakuza.
That's Japanese.
Yaritza.
Dude, and, honestly, I watched and I'm glad Joey sent me the link because you remind me. But I went and started from the beginning because by the time I saw the thing,
yeah.
But yeah, Pam did a very poor showing, a very very poor showing. I mean, it literally at one point I'm like, does she have Trump's cock in her mouth like right now? Like
aggressively.
Yeah, yeah.
Joking about Pam's answers. She would bring up random crime for an immigrant. Oh yeah, that's fair. And the name isn't real. It actually is someone's name, just to be very clear. I found 3 people on Instagram. They don't have many followers or anything, but they are real people.
I thought he was talking about the girl who got stabbed on the fucking train.
I mean, it's also that's Ukrainian. No. Valentine's Day is around the corner. I hope you boys will do something special for the lovely ladies in your lives that have to listen to your shows with a smile. Dino should have 100 roses ready to deliver Victoria. Actually, we are going for fast food. We're dressing up fancy, going for fast food, and then a scary movie. That is our process because Valentine's is made up, and if anything, it's not even romantic anymore. Listen, anyone,
and I'll throw some fucking liquor down her throat, and I'll drive her home so she gets home safe.
Well, I guess what we're going to do. We're gonna spend that money. We're gonna spend my money on me. Fuck them bitches.
Hey, buy some fancy gloves.
Yep, cut the top.
You a good night out. Hey, get the fancy, the scented wet wipes and something. Just
do your nails on that hand and then put the tips of the gloves through.
Bro, okay, here's a question for you. If you walked into a nail place and you're like, can I just get one hand done? It's got to look very feminine. They're going to know immediately, like, oh, he's using this to fuck. He's fucking his hand. He's definitely. I look forward to our anti-Valentine's Day plans. As do I every year. It's actually a buddy's funeral. Ugh. Oh, on Valentine's Day? Oh, his family does not like him, or he probably didn't like them either.
That was just actually, like Fat Bastards. His wife's funeral is tomorrow.
Tomorrow's not Valentine's Day. That's fine.
ROTC competition on Valentine's Day.
What's ROTC?
So you get to watch hot fucking military fucking people jump around and do gymnastics.
There ain't nothing hot about fucking watching my daughters.
Who said you gotta watch your daughter? I said the military people, man. There's adults there. Get your mind off the island.
Hey, be respectful of your daughters, but they have classmates. Just saying. Valentine's Day is not made up. It is made up. Wrong, Dino. It's a day for men to remember the women that is better them all and honor her with a day of kindness. Listen, Sasha, you should know.
Gay? You guys can't do that
Yeah.
for their fucking mates.
Yeah. Okay. And also
about
you
they,
should know. They them can kick rocks. So in Japan, because of how it was translated, Valentine's Day is actually for men. Hence, it is completely made up. Get over it. Trust me, Valentine's Day. Hey, if you need one day to celebrate your love, you probably don't love that person very much. Just so you know. If you can squeeze it all into 24 hours, you don't actually love that person.
And just a hint, ladies, if you're getting the Valentine's Day gift like the day or two later, that's because you're the side chick. Just saying. if
you had to work on Valentine's Day, that's on you. Yeah, that's fair.
If they got that little, reduced 50% off, or if one of them stickers on it.
that is horrible. Valentine's Day originated from a blend of ancient Roman fertility rituals and Christian efforts to commemorate martyrs named Valentine in mid-February. It evolved from a 5th century church feast day into a romantic celebration during the Middle Ages, heavily influenced by poet Geoffrey Chaucer's association with Hold on. If you look up Saint Valentine, let's fucking, if you guys really want to do this, Valentine. Let's go. All right. True history behind Valentine's Day. The website is called The Pioneer Women. So Valentine's Day started in Italy. That is also not true. Let's go.
Valentine's Day, I thought, started in Greece. One of their fucking gods were Cupid, and they just switched him over.
Nope. Let's see. What is the real story behind Valentine's? Valentine's Day wasn't always cherubs and hearts. As you probably know, the day is named after Saint Valentine, but our story starts long before he came along. According to both New York Times and History.com, the holiday's origin might stem from ancient pagan festivals, Lupercalia, which is what Joey mentioned, which predated Christianity, similar to the modern Valentine's Day holiday. The Roman festival was celebrated in the middle of February and involved feasting and pairing off partners. And as we all know, Romans, absolute fucking sluts. The whole lot of them. Can't be trusted. That had nothing to do with love. It had to do with
that orgy.
Boom. Yeah, it was all just orgies and fucking. Unlike Valentine's Day, it's a bit of a ruckus celebration filled with debauchery, blood, and sacrifice. Boom. Told you, Romans are whores. For example, it was tradition for a hide of a sacrificed goat to be cut into strips and dipped in blood. Then priests would go around slapping women with their strips. I'll tell you what else they did. Slap them with their wiener, because those guys were all perverts, which has a tradition that they've kept in Vatican City till this day.
What, slapping the girls on the? I thought they slapped the boys on the ass with the fucking goat.
No, just in general, priests being perverts. Just in general. Theory goes that the Romans turned away from their pagan beliefs and embraced Christianity. The holiday evolved into one honoring Saint Valentine's. Lupercalia was eventually outlawed at the end of the 5th century. Right around the time Pope Gelasius declared February 14th as Saint Valentine's Day. Who was Saint Valentine? He was a twat. Hold on. That should be every day for both people, Sasha. Yeah, Sasha. Learn how to love properly. It evolved from, okay, we already read that. The identity of St. Valentine is also up for debate. According to NPR, Emperor Claudius II of Rome executed 2 different men named Valentine on February 14th in 2 different years. During the 3rd century, on account of St. Valentine says that he was a priest who was arrested for defying a Roman decree that forbade soldiers from marrying. He was executed for the crime of continuing to wed lovers in secret. He also had, he would marry you in secret, but then he got to watch. Pervert. Another story contends that it was all to do with the imprisoned priest who fell in love with one of his visitors, pervert, and began writing letters to her. According to History.com, the priest supposedly sent the woman a letter before his execution that he signed off, "From your Valentine." Gay. Both of these stories have romantic undertones and cannot be officially verified. All we can say is Valentine's Day was named for a martyred Saint Valentine. So, as I said before, for everyone who thought they were smarter, made the fuck up. It's bullshit. And if you celebrate it, if you invest in Valentine's Day, you shouldn't vote either. You shouldn't have voter ID either. You're not smart.
So here's the other side of the argument. So is Sweetest Day. So is fucking Pride Day or whatever the fuck. So is all the rest of this fucking shit made up. But everybody's fucking celebrating that. So let the bitch have her fucking candy.
What's Sweetest Day?
You guys don't have
Sweetest Day is the opposite.
And supposedly
Sweetest
that
Day
one's
is
supposed
the
to be
men's
for the
Valentine's
guy,
Day, per se.
which is never that either.
You fucking twats. You know what? We're going to have our own. So we need to have orgies on Valentine's Day. I dig it. Yeah. Hey, listen, that would be the most
Christmas
honest.
time was orgies. Christmas, Bacchanalia, and all that shit. That was all a big fuck
Christmas time. Hey, Halloween orgies. Christmas orgies. St. Valentine's orgies.
That's the reason why we don't have community anymore. We don't have the orgies anymore.
There's actually one coming up. There's actually one coming up on the 17th.
An orgy?
One like when they used to have orgies.
All right.
The winter or spring solstice.
Spring solstice. Oh,
yes. Hey, every solstice was a fuck fest.
yeah. I mean, back then it was just every excuse. It's Tuesday. Let's fuck.
Listen, I'm so mad you can read and I can't. Well, Scott, I am an enraging human being, so that's fair.
Google does have a person that'll read it for you.
Yeah, and you can change their voice.
Yeah,
you can make them sound dumber than you too. You can give them downs or something. It'll be great. I got a downs to fucking read shit out for me. I mean, that's a good job.
It says here.
Yeah, it says here that you like peanut butter.
Yeah. I make the grilled cheese sandwich in the middle of the night.
Applesauce. Applesauce. Always about the applesauce.
That's fair. Listen, just to reiterate, everybody, we were talking about respect. That went off the rails. We ended up talking about all sorts of stuff. In the end, Thanksgiving orgies with turkeys. I mean, you don't even need the turkey. You can just have an orgy. You don't have to bring a turkey.
You ever watch Thanksgiving? The fucking turkey fucks the chick. It's an evil fucking turkey that kills people.
Let's be okay. Hold on. Let's be straight though. All turkeys are evil. That's why they have their own murder covers.
No.
Every turkey is the devil. Okay.
Fred was an awesome turkey. We used to get him high.
Yeah, but that's the exception to the rule. Okay. In general, turkeys are evil.
That wasn't a turkey. That was a gobbler, Marco. Get your shit straight.
No. Fred was a turkey. He was my dude BG's uncle's pet. Like he got the thing to raise it for Thanksgiving, but like Uncle Ray was just drunk back in the day. Like he was just always fucking hammered. So he would go out with his fucking case of beer and sit with the turkey. So the turkey ended up being his friend. That turkey would walk in his house like a midget, like a person just walk in. He'd sit on the fucking sofa, just you know what it's like to be a stoned teenager and look over and the turkey is looking at you eye to eye, like, why'd you switch the channel? His gobbler would change color. We used to blow him shotguns. Like his gobbler was red originally, but when you blew a shotgun, it turned like a grayish blue. It was weird.
Poisoning it, dumbass.
Yeah. Fuck, because it was dying.
Nah, Fred lasted a long time. They didn't even eat him; they buried him.
What a fucking waste! Can you imagine making that turkey and everyone just got fucking blitzed out of their mind? I think that would be great. Anyways, everyone, this has been a great mental health episode. I think we resolved some issues about respect. That's for sure. I feel better. Yeah, I feel better.
Find out what it means to me. There you go, Scott. I told you how to spell respect.
Yeah. Have a great night, everybody. I'll be back on Sunday with Generation Dan, and then Monday with Morning Motivation Rant and motherfucking Monday. So we'll see you then. Enjoy the rest. Enjoy Valentine's Day. Have fun. Just because the men of the past started something wrong that became something eventually good doesn't mean you all should think bad of a good idea. Picking one day to make sure you be good to a woman is never a bad thing. Listen, you.
We never said there was anything wrong with orgies. First off, all right, none of us disagreed with the orgies. None of us. We actually condoned it and said we need more to unify our country. I mean,
listen. What you really need to do is, use that time to arrange an orgy for your husband in good old-fashioned Valentine's tradition. It's only fair.
Yeah.
It's only fair. Come on,
that means
Sasha.
the girls
Listen,
gotta be dirty.
listen.
They can't be washed for a
Hey.
couple of weeks. They gotta have.
Marco should be quiet now. It's all jokes, everyone. Sasha, I hope you have a very wonderful Valentine's Day. For those who celebrate, I wish you all the best with all the love in the universe, except for people that I hate. I don't want you to have a good Valentine's Day, just so you know. But everybody else, yeah, have a great time. So, yeah. Well, have a great night, everybody. Bye.
And it's like